Okay, so as you all know, you have already participated in the exam orientation class before. So this is again a one more exam orientation program on the Kaya Chikitsa subject or the paper. Okay. So I'll introduce myself. So I myself, Dr. Chaitra, so working here as an assistant professor in the Department of Kaya Chikitsa, Tapona Ayurveda College, Dodbati. So Davangere, which is situated in Davangere. So I have done PG and UG in Government Ayurveda Medical College, Mysuru. So now I'll brief out what are the things you need to bring to the exam hall. So one, you should never forget to bring the entrance card, college ID, that is some colleges have the college IDs, some do not. So those who have should bring, and analog watch. So to see the time, so even exam hall will contain one clock, but still you need to have your own. So that should be analog watch, not the digital one. And stationaries like black pen is mandatory because you should not use blue pen while writing in the answer booklet. And scale pencil, if you need, you can bring. So apart from that, you need to, you are not permitted to bring the smart watches, other electronic gadgets, cell phones, and other laptops like that. Okay, so this should not be brought. And these are the general precautions that each and every student should know. And when it comes to the Kaya Chikitsa exam, so you know that 100 marks paper, so which will be of 3 hours duration, and where long essay you have 10 marks, where you have only 2 questions, which will be totally 20 marks. And in short essay, where 5 marks, 10 questions, 50 marks. And short answers, you have 3 marks, 10 questions, again 30 marks. In total, it will become 100 marks for, and each paper 100 marks. Then how you have to prepare for this? So you know, so when is the exam? Any changes from 11th May?
No, ma'am. No changes.
No, no?
No, ma'am.
Yes.
No, no.
At present, we know that, so it commences from 11th May. So the date of examination is on 11th. So you have hardly left with 30 days to prepare or to study or to do revisions, whatever. So total papers to be written as a whole, not only Kaya Chikitsa, as a whole, you have 8 papers, right? So papers, not the subject. So you have 8 papers. So in that Kaya Chikitsa, again, you have 2 papers. Each paper 1 hour per day. If you keep 1 hour per day for the Kaya Chikitsa paper, so you have Kaya Chikitsa 1 30 hours and Kaya Chikitsa 2 30 hours. In total, 60 hours of for Kaya Chikitsa you have in your hand. Okay. So what are the tips for the KC preparation? So I'll divide it into pre-exam and the during exam. So pre-exams means now. So what and all you have to prepare for the exams is make a timetable. So you all have already made a timetable. Some of you are still do not know how to make a timetable and all. So timetable, you have a 8 paper as I mentioned. So you make 1 hour per paper, and morning hours you keep it for a difficult topics or the difficult subjects. So like I feel Kaya Chikitsa, Shalya, Chalakya, Panchakarma and research methodology, all these subjects are difficult only. So when you have studied earlier, so it is very easy. Otherwise, it will become difficult right now. So morning hours, try to read the difficult topics, especially in Kaya Chikitsa. Many feels the Ayurveda part is very difficult. Many feels the modern aspect is very difficult. It depends on individual. Okay, so which you feel difficult. Some have the difficulty in learning shlokas. So keep it in the morning hours. Learn the shlokas in the morning hours. And those who have already studied, keep the shloka recitation at the night. Okay. So next evening again, noon you have to do the revisions because noon is not having much grasping time. Okay, so that time you need to have the revisions of the yesterday's read topics. Next evening, you need to have some fresh points again. anything. So anything from any subjects, you need to have fresh points, and night you need to solve the question papers. So like that, you have to make a timetable, and you have to keep your syllabus, highlight the important points. You have to do the repetitions, solve the question papers, and during exam, you need to have a very good presentation, which matters very most. And also the content and knowledge along with the presentations gives you a good marks. As I mentioned you, timetable is not only for studying. So you have to make timetable for your recreational activities as well. Because we have seen many students who reads whole day. Okay, so making timetable, making them they become anxious, and again they will read continuously, and at the end of the day they will become sick. Okay, that should not be done. You being a medical student, you need to have some recreational activities, like you can talk to your friends, you can cook at your home, you can play some games, indoor games or outdoor games, go out, play. So at least minimum of 3 to 4 hours you need to keep for a free time. Okay, so that will enhance your health. Next, keep your syllabus multiple copies. So syllabus copy, I think I have informed the organizer to have the syllabus copy with all the students. So I think you all have the syllabus copy with you, Casey. Okay, why I said the multiple copies, I'll tell you. So you need to highlight the important points. So for example, so in the Kaya Chikitsa syllabus, so all of you keep your Kaya Chikitsa syllabus with you. Okay, so in that you have a part A, paper one part A, that is first point. So there you have derivation of the term Kaya Chikitsa. So Kaya, Chikitsa and their definitions and synonyms, and definition of Kaya Chikitsa, definition of Bheshaj. So all these things are basics. So these may be asked for 3 marks or 5 marks. Okay. So Kaya, definition of Kaya and definition of Chikitsa and their synonyms, along with the classification they may ask. So this can be asked for 10 marks, like Chikitsa classification. Okay, types and detailed description of Bheshaj and Chikitsa is nothing but a classification of Chikitsa. So for 10 marks, if they ask the classification of Chikitsa, you need to write the one type of classification. So one type of classification, what are they? One type of Chikitsa classification.
Nidana Parivarjana, ma'am.
Very good. So Nidana Parivarjana, one type of classification. Samprapti Vigatana becomes one type of classification. And next 2 types of classifications. Yes.
Santarpana, Apatarpana, ma'am.
Yes, Santarpana, Apatarpana Chikitsa, Shodhana, Shamana Chikitsa. Okay, so these are all the 2 types of classification. So here, how you have to write in 10 marks is, so you need to classify them. You need to give an introduction what is Chikitsa is, then classify them. And you need to define those classifications. For example, you said the Nidana Parivarjanam Eva Chikitsam is the one type of Chikitsam, right? So Nidana Parivarjana, in which are the diseases, Nidana Parivarjana is the only treatment. In which are the diseases, it is the Samprapti Vigatana is the only treatment. So Samprapti Vigatana is the treatment for all the diseases, where Nidana Parivarjana plays an important role in Prameha, where important role in Krimi. So like this, you need to give the importance to those diseases, and you need to quote those diseases under the Nidana Parivarjana heading after explanation. Okay. Next, you have Shodhana and Shamana. So where the Shodhana is indicated, Bahudoshavastha. So even though Prameha has got both Shodhana and Shamana, right? So in many diseases, you have the indication of Shodhana, indication of Shamana. Even in Rakta Pitta also, you have Langhana as well as Shodhana as well as Santarpana. So in which conditions you need to put, that should be highlighted in the 10 marks. So classification, only classification, if you write, it will become 2 pages. With the explanations, I think it will become all 5 pages. So it will cover 5 pages for 10 marks. If it is asked for 5 marks, only classify, only one line with one example for each classification is enough. If they ask for 3 marks, classify Chikitsa, you need to simple classification, around 10 classifications you need to write. So 1 type of, 2 type, 3 types, 5 types, and 7 types, then 18 types. Just mention them. So that is more than enough for 3 marks. Okay, so this is how you have to write for the different marks, individual division of the marks. Okay, so highlight the important points as I mentioned. So importance of Kriya Kala according to stages of doshas and their management. I have highlighted this because this question has been repeated in previous years. So you need to keep your syllabus copy. You highlight those important points or the important topics which has been repeated many times in your previous year's question papers. Okay, so importance of Kriya Kala has been asked for more than 5 times in last 10 years. Okay, either mainly for 10 marks, next at least they'll ask for 5 marks. Okay, so this is one important question. So mark. So next again, like this, you need to mark the very important topics in the syllabus copy. So that's why you will have one copy as a standard copy. So highlighting the important topics which has been repeated. You can also write 2017 asked, 2016 asked, or 2017 and 16 asked. So like that, you can highlight. So when you see the syllabus copy, you will only realize that, oh, this question will be, they will ask this question. So I need to study repeatedly. I need to have a very good revision of this. Okay. Next, as I mentioned, repeated study or revision. So multiple copies, one to highlight as a standard copy, and remaining copies of syllabus we need to keep to read it again. Okay, so again, one more syllabus copy, you will have the first revision. So while reading the first revision, you just mark which and all you have read today. So today morning, you will read the first point. So derivation till Nadi Pariksha. So you mark that you have read for first time. And again, you have to shift to the second point, importance of Kriya Kala. But at that day, you are not interested to read the Kriya Kala, but you are interested to read some disease aspect. So mark that disease aspect that you have read. So first finish all the points for one revision. Okay, don't read the same point again, because you will left with the other topics unread. Okay, so that's why mark the points which you have read and then note it down. Okay, so that's why first revision. And again in the second revision, second syllabus copy or the third syllabus copy you need to keep, and again mark it whichever you have read. Okay, and this chits which I have shown in the images, so that will be very helpful to you. So where it is helpful? So one, you need to have the chits, for example, Vajikarana classification and with examples. So you have a classification of Vajikarana. Can anybody say the classification of Vajikarana Dravyas? Yes. So you have a classification like Shukra Rechakas, Shukra Stambhakas, Shukra Srutikaras, Shukra Vruddhika, right? So you repeatedly have the confusion regarding the examples or the dravyas which comes under Shukra Stambhakas, Shukra Rechakas. For example, Jati Phala that comes under Shukra Stambhaka. Okay, so like that, if you make a chit, a small chit which you have written the dravyas which comes under this classification. So stick that in a wall or a study table which you have. Okay, so that by repeated seeing or repeated observing, so again you need not to study repeatedly or you do not have the confusion. So have these chits and also write the shlokas on the chits and stick on the wall. And whenever you go out and come back with the recreational activities, you can see that you can revise. Okay. Next, I mentioned you a solving of question papers. Okay, so solving question paper is very important as per my knowledge. Is anybody solving the question papers already? Can anybody say how this solving help you in your exams? So we conduct preparatory and all, right? So whether these preparatory are helpful, I need an answer. Yes, Navya?
Management.
Yes. So, So solving question paper definitely helps how by familiar with the trend of questions. As I mentioned you, Kriya Kala is a repeated question that has been asked. Shwasa Kasa are the repeated questions. And Jwara again a repeated question. So these kinds will be a trend of questions and how the pattern will be. For example, discuss Shatkriya Kala. If they ask discuss Shatkriya Kala, what and all has to be written? Okay, if they ask write the etiopathogenesis and the treatment or the management of the osteoarthritis, then what and all to be written. So like that, you will be familiar with the trend of questions. Okay, how the questions is asked. Then second, you can judge yourself what you get from the study. Right? So you have studied something, you have studied all the syllabus. But when you go to the exam hall, again, you will not able to write properly because you have not practiced writing and you have not practiced how the questions will be. So you have just read, you have not seen the questions. So that will be a problematic again. So if you have done the previous year's question paper solving, or at least if you have attended the preparatory, definitely it will help you to judge yourself at what level I am. So you can understand the ratio of questions that come in here. So Shatkriya Kala repeatedly they have asked. And again, one more thing which I have mentioned in the next slides is also asked. So these are all just the practices that you need to make and to gain the more marks and to have a good rank. Okay. So during the exam, so till now we discussed regarding the pre-exams, right? So how you have to prepare. So how you need to present. So that is very important. So presentation, so good presentation, bad presentation, and there are worse presentation also. So worse presentation in terms of the handwriting. So I have some of examples of the answer sheets where this is of my students with their permission. So see the legibility and neatness of this. Okay, so where you have to maintain this neatness till the end. Okay, so do not scratch much. So if everybody will make mistakes. So if you are scratching something by mistake, so then you have to scratch with one line. That is more than enough. Don't scratch much. So it will be unattractive. Next, the handwriting should be maintained till the end. So see the second question and see the 20th question that she has answered. Okay, so the same handwriting, the same neatness, and the same patience she has that from the second to the 20th question. So this helps you to gain or to fetch more marks. Okay. Next is try to use the tables or diagrams or charts. So see here. So one of my student has used the tables to say the Shamanaushadis or the yogas. See, Taila, which are the Tailas that she can use? That is Kshirabala Saindavadhi Taila. Then what is the dosage? Next is the Anupana. So if you make the tabular column like this, even the examiner who corrects the paper will get attracted, and also he need to worry much, and he will be very happy to see these kinds of papers when it is represented very neatly. And see in the next line only the modern correlation of the stroke. Okay, so stroke management, so which includes mainly you have to classify as a thrombotic and hemorrhagic. So what treatment you can give in the thrombotic? One is stent replacement for the carotid artery thrombosis, right? Carotid artery thrombosis or atherosclerosis, you need to put a stent. Then thrombectomy or the thrombolysis is the main treatment. Thrombolysis by using the antiplatelet therapies, so that they will give in the thrombotic strokes. Next is the atrial fibrillation. So as we all know, embolic stroke is one stroke where it is also considered as a thrombotic, where atrial fibrillation is the one of the important cause. Okay, so atrial fibrillation, as you all know, atria fibrils. So fibrillates, when it fibrillates, it doesn't empty all the contents of the blood into the ventricles. So when it doesn't empty all the blood, so the blood stays in the arteries, atrials. So when the blood stays in the atriums, the clot will be formed, and that clot may dislodge and get into the cerebral vessels, causing the stroke. So that should be avoided. That means atrial fibrillations should be avoided by giving some defibrillating drugs. So you have digoxin, for example, so that they will give in the atrial fibrillation. And the main cause of atrial fibrillation is the rheumatoid heart disease. Okay. So next you again have a hemorrhagic. So hemorrhagic means the hemorrhage. So that is maybe because of the hypertension. So first control the hypertension, that is antihypertensive drugs. And next is the aneurysms that happened in the blood vessels. So those aneurysms has to be coiled. So use the coils, which is a surgical procedure. Again, that prevents a hemorrhagic stroke. So these are the management. If you table this, so which will be very attractive, and your time will be, you will save the time as well. Okay. Again, in the diagram, they have shown the thrombosis and the presence of thrombus and disease of the carotid artery, which are the main cause for the stroke. Okay. So put diagrams wherever possible. So diagrams, again, it will attract the examiner. Even though some mistakes is there in the answers, they will neglect. At least diagram has to be perfect. And don't put the irrelevant diagrams. So that also I'll say. Don't put irrelevant diagrams. So relevant diagrams, if you know, then only you put. Otherwise, don't put. Okay. Then the very important things which this seminar is mainly focused is on the contents in the answer sheet, especially in the Kaya Chikitsa subject. So first, when it is asked for a 10 marks, for example, the disease. So main focus is on the disease itself. So one, if they ask you etiopathogenesis, as I mentioned, etiopathogenesis and the management of osteoarthritis, right? So etiopathogenesis and the management of the osteoarthritis when they asked. So you don't start with the etiology. So you start with giving introduction to the topic. So what is osteoarthritis? If they ask regarding prameha, nidana, samprapti, lakshana, and the chikitsa of prameha, if they ask, first write what is prameha. And also I'll suggest not to give more introductions regarding the topic. For example, she has written definition. It is a disease condition characterized by the pain in the joints, and that is due to the degeneration. Okay, so this much introduction is more than enough when they have not specifically asked the definition or the introduction. Okay, then what are the common sites? So this introduction is more than enough. So at least 4 to 5 lines of introduction is enough for the 10 marks questions. Then write the Nidana Panchakas. So Nidana Panchakas, again, Nidana, which Nidana? So see, Rajodhuma Sevana, Shitala Jalasnana, Shitala Jalapana. And whatever the Nidana you know, just mention that. And specify the Nidanas like Aharaja Nidana, Viharaja Nidana, and Manasaja Nidana, as well as the other Nidanas. Okay, Aharaja Nidana. So Aharaja Nidana with special reference to Kasa, it will become the Shitala Ahara Sevana, the Ruksha Ahara Sevana. So this becomes, then Viharaja, Rajodhuma Atapa Sevanas. Okay, this becomes the Viharaja, as well as the Panchakarma Apacharas. So this also comes under the Viharaja Kasa. Then you classify into the Panchakarma Apachara, not Panchakarma. Then Manasaja Vikaras like the Manodainyata, then Unmada. So these again you need to mention as the Manasika Nidanas. Okay, so classify the Nidana first and then write the Nidanas under that. So Aharaja, Viharaja, and Manasaja and others. So you can write. Then the Samprapti. Samprapti, so very importantly, you need to know that many diseases have got Sampraptis, which is very important. For example, Pandu Samprapti. So Pandu Samprapti is very important. And when it comes to the Jwara again, Nidana Samprapti is important. When it comes to Rakta Pitta, the Adhogata, Udvagata Rakta Pitta is very much important. And next, when it comes to the Gulma, the sites are very important, where it is and which type of Gulma is there. So that is very important than the Samprapti. When it comes to Prameha, the Nidana becomes more important. Nidana like Asya Sukham, Swapna Sukham, Dadini. So this Nidana, so these shlokas you need to by heart. In Prameha, as I mentioned, Nidana, Asya Sukha, Swapna Sukha, Dadini, Gramyodaka Anuparasaha Payamsi, Navana Panam, Gudavaikritamcha, Prameha Hetuku, Krapakrucha, Sarva. So this Nidana, again when it comes to the Raja Yakshma, Rupa, Nidana are very important. Okay, so Rupa, so 3 Rupas, Shed Rupa and Ekadasha Rupa. So that is very important. And also the Nidana, 4 Nidanas. So when they ask, write the Raja Yakshma Nidana, you should not write Rajodhuma Sevana, Shitala Jalasnanam, all those things becomes the that is the Vyabhachari hetus, like the risk factors and all. But the Pradhana hetu has to be highlighted there. So Pradhana hetu in the Raja Yakshma is nothing but a, so which is the 4 nidanas. So what are the 4 nidanas?
Sahasrajanya.
Sahasa. Yes.
Abhigata.
Kshaya.
Abhigataja.
Dhatukshaya.
Yes. Kshayaja. Vishamashana. Then
Vegadharana.
yes, so these are the 4 important nidanas, which is very important, right? So that's why wherever the nidanas are important, you need to write those nidanas. Okay. Excuse me. Yes. So in the Samprapti, so Samprapti, very importantly, I said Jwara Samprapti, Pandu Samprapti is very important, Visarpa Samprapti important, and Kushta Samprapti. If you have seen the Kushta Samprapti in Charaka Chikitsa, it is not so much evident. That is only the 7 important doshas or dushyas that have been highlighted, Saptako Dravya Sangraha. But the very important Samprapti is mentioned in Sushruta Samhita. Okay, Sushruta Samhita Nidana Sthana. So the important Samprapti, because very typically they have mentioned Yatra Yatra Dosha Prachalati Tatra Tatra Mandalani Bhavanti. So wherever the Dosha Sanchalana takes place and gets lodged in that area, there and all the mandalas, the Utpatti of the mandalas will develop. So that is the very important thing, very important Samprapti, which you need to take it from the Sushruta Samhita. And also when you are writing the Chikitsas, as we are in Kaya Chikitsa, all the Chikitsa sutras are very important. So mainly you need to plan the, you need to learn the Chikitsa sutras very well. Okay, so you should not leave the Chikitsa sutras for any disease. Okay, so for Kasa Chikitsa sutras, you can also quote multiple Chikitsa sutras as well. Okay. Yes. So when it comes to Chikitsa, I mentioned you one important thing is Chikitsa Sutra. So write specific Chikitsa Sutra with correct reference. So one, I have seen many students writing the Chikitsa Sutras or any shlokas without writing the reference. So write the reference, it will fetch more marks. Okay, and it will show that you know the disease aspect or the disease reference in the Samhitas very well. Okay, so write the specific Chikitsa Sutras with correct reference. Charak, Samhita, Sthana and chapter number is more than enough. Okay, so which Samhita, which Sthana? Shloka number is not necessary because that much knowledge we do not have. Then multiple Chikitsa Sutras can be quoted. So for example, in Jwara, you have one Chikitsa Sutra like for Navaja Jwara or the Taruna Jwara. Langanam, Swedanam, Kalo, Yavagus, Tiktako, Rasaha. Pachanan, Avipakwanam, Doshanam, Tarunejwara. So this is the Chikitsa Sutra for the Taruna Jwara. And again, the Sharangadaras or the Lagutrayas have mentioned one more Chikitsa Sutra, which is also beneficial. Jwarado Langanam Dadyat, Jwaramadye tu Pachanam, Jwarante Beshajam Dadyat, Jwaramukte tu Viricham, which is very specific, very apt for the present conditions. Jwarado, why? Because Ama will be predominant. So Langana should be done. After Langana, Pachana of the Ama has to be done. So Pachana. Followed by you need to give the Veshaja. First is medications like Joragna Aushadhis, Shadanga Paniya, Chandanaadi Gruta, or the Agarwadi Taila, Chandanaadi Taila, like that. Then Sutashekara Rasas. So like that. Then followed by you need to give the Jvaramukte to Virechana. So after that, Pitta dosha will be resided in the body, which will not show. So as you all know, the cause of the Vishama Jvara is the Jvara which has come already treated, and the doshas which have remained intact in the body will again give rise to the one more Jvara, that is the Vishama Jvara, when the specific cause is happened. So that is nothing but what we call it as now, what we call it as an infectious fevers. So that happens because where the dosha, the Lina dosha will be there in our body. So that Lina doshas has to be let out through the Shodhana or the Virechana. Hence, that is mentioned for the, that is also very important Chikitsa Sutras. Followed by, you also have the Chikitsa Sutra for the Sannipataja Jvara. Right? So Sannipataja Jvara Chikitsa, you have to write. Then, so in the same way, you have the multiple Chikitsa Sutras for the Rakta Pitta. Right? So in Rakta Pitta, Nado Stambhana Marhati, Shodhana in Rakta Pitta, when Shodhana is indicated, when Bahudosha Avastha, when the Rogi is Balavan, when the Roga is Bala. So when the Shodhana is very much indicated, so there you need to give the Shodhana. And Langhana, again Langhana when it is Santarpanotta Janya Vyadi, or the Santarpanotta Rakta Pitta is nothing but the Nidanas which are Snigdha and Ushna. So you know the classification of Rakta Pitta Nidana is the Snigdha and Ushna, Ruksha and Ushna. So these causes the Santarpanotta and Apatarpanotta Rakta Pitta. So Langhana should be given in the Santarpanotta Rakta Pitta. Okay, so this is the Chikitsa Sutras you need to highlight first in any question that has been asked. Next is the Nidana Parivarjana. So in Nidana Parivarjana, so you know some of the diseases where I told you Nidana is very important. So Nidana Parivarjana in those diseases plays a major role, like Prameha, so where Nidana Parivarjana has to be done, Krimi, where Nidana Parivarjana has to be done. So divide these things and do the, and even Sthaulya, where Nidana Parivarjana plays a major role. So there you highlight the Nidana Parivarjana as the Chikitsa. Otherwise, no need to mention the Nidana Parivarjana as a separate entity in the heading while writing the Chikitsas in your answer sheets. Next is the Shodhana. So Shodhana, I have some examples of the papers which I will be showing. So where they have written Panchakarma under that Snehana, Svedana, Vamana, Virechana, like that. Don't write all the Shodhanas for all the diseases. When you are writing that, please specify. For example, Kamalitu Virechana. So that is a specifical Virechana where it is indicated in Kamala. Don't write Vamana for Kamala. Then Pakshagate Virechana. Don't write Vamana for Pakshagata. Though in some authors have indicated Vamana for Pakshagata in some other conditions, but very commonly we give Virechana for the Pakshagata. So remember that and write. So Vamana for Shita Pitta and Virechana for Shita Pitta is also mentioned. Along with the Dravyas is also mentioned. So for example, in Shvitra, you mention the Virechana or the Sramsana along with the Malapurasa. So Sramsana they have mentioned specifically. So write the specific term. Okay, then Trifala Pura Krishna for Virechana in Shita Pitta. So specifically they have given the Dravyas. When the given Dravyas is already mentioned in the Chikitsa Sutra, you need to specify that in the answer sheets. Okay. And if you have writing the Basti, so which type of Basti is indicated? For example, it is the Sandhivata. So when you are writing the Sandhivata, you have a Chikitsa Sutra for Sandhivata like Snehopanaha Agni Karma Bandhanon Mardanani Cha. Siras Sandhyasti Samprapte Kuryat Vayava Tandritaha. So this is the Chikitsa Sutra for the Sandhivata. But you need to write the Shodhana in the Sandhivata, right? They have mentioned Snehopanaha Agni Karma where? Then Snehana, which type of Snehana? Then Bandhana, what type of Bandhana? Then under Shodhana, Basti is mentioned. So Basti means which type of Basti? As you all know, Basti, when it has to reach the Asti, so we have to give the 15 Sneha Bastis to reach the Asti Dhatu. So 15 Bastis means it will become the Kala Basti. So Karma Basti, Kala Basti and Yoga Basti. Again, you have a classification where you have to give Yoga Basti, where you have to give Kala Basti, where you have to give Karma Basti. All those things you need to know.